Hi guys, thanks for joining me and welcome to the Mum's Makery birthday bash, our first live of 2025. Woohoo! We made it through another year. So, I'm just wondering, do you guys think that there may be some kind of theme to the birthday bag this year? Can you guess what that theme might be? Welcome one and all. So this is, as I said, our first broadcast of 2025. The Makery is now 6. I can't believe it. I don't know if you can. I certainly can't believe it. The Makery is 6. Our Facebook group is 5, and Fluff Club is 4. 4 years. It is absolutely amazing. The time has flown by. Absolutely flown by. So, do you like the set? I'm just going to move out of the way a minute and let you guys fully appreciate all the balloons that Pete had to blow up. He's always full of hot air. I'm getting daggers from over there. Say hi, Pete. Yeah, they can't see you. You actually have to use your voice.
Hi.
There you go. He's always so used to me telling him to be quiet. So thank you to everybody for your birthday wishes. We are, I'm assuming, because I haven't heard anything to the contrary, we are live. The mic is working. Now, after the last disaster of the last broadcast that we had where I couldn't get it to work. So we are coming to you live on YouTube. This is going to be the new format now for all of our lives moving forward. We are just going to be live on YouTube. We hope. So, in true style, the Makery is starting out as complete chaos. I hope you guys had a most wonderful festive season and an amazing new year. We are really we're just so glad we made it, to be fair. Movement and stuff in the Makery is still happening. We still have lots to do. We still have lots to build. We still have lots of stuff to move. And this year is really going to be a trial and error year for us. We're going to be throwing a little bit of stuff out there that's going to be very different to what you've seen from us previously. To begin with, the actual format for our main events. We have a few events per year: the spring fair, Christmas in June, the autumn fair, and of course our Christmas live launch. So the main 3, the spring, the autumn, and Christmas in June. Historically, we've done 2 broadcasts. That's going to be reduced down to 1 broadcast, which will air at 3 in the afternoon. And then the events usually last maybe 45 minutes to an hour, depends on how fast I can go. Coffee, coffee, coffee. So what we're going to do is, instead of doing 2 shows which are pretty much the same, what we're going to do is have 1 show where we bring to you the event bag, we have the raffle, we play the games. We do all of that stuff in the live show, and you will be glad to hear, I'm glad that I will not have to try to felt something in 5 minutes flat live on air, because that always worked out so well for me in the past. And what we will be doing is the intention, just, you never know, the intention is that we will have another live on the same day, but it will start at around 5 p.m. UK time, and we will be having a crafting hour. So rather than me trying to make stuff very, very quickly on the show where we're trying to launch products, we're trying to do raffles, we're trying to have a live game, that I feel I don't get a lot of time. So if some of you remember the crafternoons that we used to do, being myself, we're going to try and do something a little bit similar after our main events, where hopefully I will have the time to actually make something that actually resembles something. Yay! So let's start out. I've got a lot to get through with you, including I'm going to try and make something. It's not going to happen, but Oh, I've still got my sweets. I always have to check because I usually get robbed of my sweets. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to quickly go through the birthday bash party bag. This is said party bag. And we're going to quickly run through it. And then I'm going to try and do all of the other stuff that I've got on my list. So parties are a little bit more informal than the big events. There's no products launching on the website. However, it being the 1st of January, it is Fluff Club's box launch day. And where I would usually try and do 2 different broadcasts, there was absolutely no way I was going to get all of this lot done and a whole load of boxes behind me after this broadcast. So what I've decided to do is we're going to mash them together. So first I'm going to go through the birthday bash bag. Now there are still some of these available. They do have exclusive templates in them. These these are freehand. So the event bag comes with a tutorial. You'll have a slip. That tutorial page should be live nowish. And you will be able to download not 1, not 2, but 3. We've got 3 makes that you can do from this bag using these templates. We've got your pencil toppers, we've got your fridge magnets, and we've got your key rings. So there are 3 brand new tutorials or PDFs that you will be able to download if you've got this bag. I'll pop you on the upstairs camera for 1 second. And let's have a look at all of the loveliness. Like I said, we do still have some of these bags available. And it is really quite full. There we go. That's all the fibres that you get. There is a card and envelope. We've given you your own emoji balloon. So if you want to blow it up and put a picture in the Facebook group of you with your emoji balloon, please do. Bag of sweets. Yours may be the red packet, because somebody, mentioning no names, might have eaten quite a lot of the last bags that I've got. So I had to go out and get more. So you may have the purpley bag. You may have the purpley bag, or you may have the normal red ones. There are 2 templates, and although these are just circles, they are a lot more than the sum of your parts. Circles they're just so useful, and you can make, obviously I'm wearing the fridge magnets, but you can make key rings, you can make flower centers, you can do all kinds of things with these circles. So it's like a big and a little eye. I can't say the franchise that I now look like, but if you know, you know. So there's a couple of circles in there for you. There is a pencil. My daughter will now find that she's totally bereft of pencils because I robbed her. She likes to draw, so she has an overabundance of pencils. And then you'll have your raffle ticket, but then you'll have your key ring with a little chain. There's this, let me see if I can, you've got a penny washer. There's this little thing. And if that's too small, then what I've also done is I've included a little bit of wire. So what you can actually do, these are for the key rings, is that you can make a larger loop, twist the wire around, like that, and then cut it off and glue that into the top of your key ring, which you can then attach to here. this is very, very small. It's very, very dinky. And I had else trouble trying to glue with my nails. So I'll put in some wire as well. And then the penny washer. Oh, and there should be a magnet, but I think I dropped it. Did I drop it? Oh, and there's a jump ring. So the jump ring is what you use to attach the key ring to whichever loop you want to use. There should be a magnet in there as well, but I think mine's gone walkies, unless it's got stuck in some of the fluff. If you don't have the card, my apologies. It was probably me that packed those kits. So I'm going to blame the pixies anyway. But if you let me know, use the chat with me button on the website, and see, now I'm questioning whether there's supposed to be a card in there. But if you haven't got a card, does anybody actually have a card? If you don't have a card, let me know, and the next time something goes through on the website for you, just let me know and I will pop in a card for you. Apologies to anybody who hasn't got a card. I was left unsupervised. Usually Pixie B and Pixie Terry pack the kits, and I get to, you know, make coffee, but I had to pack some of them, so apologies. My apologies. So, but as you guys know, if there's ever any problems with anything, just get in touch. I will sort it for you. And the best way to get in touch, if I push the right button, is of course through our website. That's mumsmakery.co.uk, and there's like a big purple button on the website. So I've got a feeling that maybe the cards weren't supposed to be included. I've messed up. That's okay. Pixie B will. She's not here, so she'll shout at me. I should go, why are you adding things to the kit live on air? Because it's not the first time I've done that either. But we will sort it for you. Okay, so let me just pack all of that up there for 1 second. Okay, right, let me just have a look at my very old school type list. I literally have to, I can't see the chat too well that's over there, so I have to have a list over here. The bins are not what they once were. Okay, we are where are we? Right. The Facebook group. If you're not a member of our Facebook group, then head over, and it's facebook.com/groups/mumsmakery, and you're going to want to be a member of that group simply because it's our birthday month and we will be playing birthday games. So there's going to be a lot of there's going to be so much chaos and randomness going on for the whole month. We're going to do a different game every week, starting next week. So the post will go in the Facebook group. It will give you any links or anything that you need to join in the games. No purchase is necessary to join in any of the games, but you are going to need to be a member of our Facebook group. If you guys remember, at Christmas 2.0, let me just get these, we launched the fast food, and watch the live, it was hilarious. So what I'm going to do is, or what I said I was going to do, was try to have a race with these guys, with Pixie B and Pete. Unfortunately, since we have never been all in the same place at the same time, either Pete's been at work or, you know, B's been wherever bees go. So what I am going to do is, when this live ends, I'm going to do a little recording of myself racing these guys, and that is going to be one of the games. But I'm just going to I love these so much. Here's your little preview. It's the hat that makes him topple over. And then we've got your Speedy Sprout. So I'm going to do a little video once this live ends. And can you still get the fast food? Technically, if you are a club member, yes, you can request, unless I am completely out of the kits and out of all of the bits that go in them. But club members, you can request out of season stuff. All of our Christmas stuff has now disappeared off the website, I think. But if you're a club member, you should still be able to see it. Okay, so the next thing up on my list, so go ahead and join our Facebook group if you're not already a member, because that's where the weekly games are going to happen. I have no idea what else is going to happen over this coming month. There might be a random pop-up live, there might be all kinds of stuff, so who knows. Just keep an eye on the socials, and you never know what's going to happen. Okay, so this evening with your raffle tickets, as we're 6, what we thought we would do is share the love a little bit more. So we're going to draw 6 raffle winners. And if you've got the birthday bag, your raffle ticket is in there. It's stuck to me. It's any type of glue, anywhere. And it's just, no, that can go over there. So we're going to draw 6 winners tonight. And each winner is going to have a £10 voucher for the website. What you will need to do, if your number is picked and the raffle tickets stand, you don't need to be in the chat or watching the live. If your raffle ticket lands, then it will stand for until you claim it. We will post in our Facebook group the winners as you email in, and to email in you need to email Makery Pixies with an S, makerypixies@gmail.com. Okay, so we will do the raffle. We'll do the raffle at the end because I think he's still folding the tickets. But we've got lots of winners for lots of things, as we have ticked over into a new quarter for Fluff Club. And if you are a club member, huzzah. If you're not a club member, go and check out the page on our website. That's mumsmakery.co.uk. I almost said .com. mumsmakery.co.uk, and then click the Fluff Club text on the menu, and that will take you to the page where you can see all of the benefits and perks that you get as a member. Members, as we have ticked over into the first of the month and a new quarter, you have your monthly membership discount. Monthly members. There's a lot of M's in this. There really is. Your monthly members discount is now in the club blog. So have a look. And I think, if memory serves, it's a multi-template. I think there's 6 different templates that you can choose from to have your discount. So there's that. Check. Okay, we have club winners. Now, each month there is a monthly members draw, and they get a fluffy prize. And when we tick over into the new quarter, we launch a new box or project or whatever it is we're going to be doing. I'm so excited to show you this. So excited. And we also have some other draws as well. So let's do the club draws. We're going to start out with our monthly members winner. So I've got to look over there because I can't remember who won what. Bonnie Bliss. So congratulations, Bonnie. You are our monthly members winner for the prize draw, and I will be in touch with your prize. We've then got 2 quarterly draws that we do. So this happens at the end of each quarter. And the first one goes to Marion Wilson. Congratulations, Marion. I will be in touch, or somebody will be in touch via email with your prize. And then the second winner is Susan Morgan. Oh, Susan Morgan. I've met her. She's been at my house. She's crazy. Congratulations, Suzanne. Again, all of your prizes will be on their way to you very, very soon. So, what's up next? I'm going to start making something, because looking at the time, the parties are a lot shorter than the events. I usually try to keep them around sort of half an hour to 40 minutes, and we've already used 20 minutes of it, and there's still so much to get through. Now, you have to excuse the sparkly on my mat. Sparkly on my mat. Do you want to see why? I'm gonna show you. Would you like to see the club launch for this month? I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna start out by saying that in true Makery style, I started making one thing and then it turned into something else halfway through. So this is not what I had originally planned, but oh my God, I'm going to pop you on the upstairs camera. Are you ready? Dun, dun. I feel like there should be dramatic music. Dun, 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 dun. Look, it's so sparkly. I love him so much. I love him so much. So this is now quite aptly named a frost gremlin. We've got pixies in the Makerys, so we've now got the gremlins. He's so fluffy. Let me just pop you back on the upstairs. Look. He's so sparkly and so fluffy. Now, he is a hunky chunky monkey, and there's so much stuff here. I've had to do this one slightly differently. Now, whilst I weigh him, because he is, what does he weigh? Can you see it? He weighs over 120 grams. He's so chunky. So, as I said before, this year is going to be a little bit of trial and error for me. So if anything does go horribly, horribly wrong, message me on the website. I will say there is no point, absolutely no point in trying to message me through Facebook or any social media. If you need to get hold of me, go to the website and click the chat with me button, or email me directly. The chat button on the website sends me a message, and it also sends me an email. Messages and stuff are getting lost and just float off into the ether when you try and message me through Facebook, either directly or through the page. Don't do it. Just message me directly through the website. It's always the best way to get. And any comments or anything in the Facebook group, there's no guarantee that I'm going to see all of them. So if you need to message me, website. And Donna says he's quite the chubster. Yes, he is. So I have to lead with, there are purchase options. I'm doing something a little bit different. Normally, our club boxes are around 60 to 70 grams of fibre, and that's what this guy is. However, you're going to need not an insignificant amount of core wool. So what I've done is I have put up two listings the three listings for this guy. You can get, if you want to use your own core wool, you're going to need somewhere in the region of around 80 grams to 100 grams, something like that. You could not felt as solidly as I do, of course, that also is an option. The first option is just the fibres that are the top coat, and you get a bit of core wool in there, but not loads. It's also going to include, I don't know if you can see, but these These are actually clay horns, and he's got little clay claws as well. And you will get some clay actually in the kit as well. Now that's just the normal Frost Gremlin kit. There's then a second option, which is the kit plus the core wool, if you want the core wool as well. And then there is a third option, which is just the tutorial. So no fibers, no box, just the tutorial on how to make this chunky monkey. Which leads me to our next bit of Makery mayhem, which is over the course of the festive period, some of the supplies for this little darling have not arrived. So the boxes at the moment are incomplete. Now, so these will be on a delayed dispatch. I don't want to put a date on it, because if they've got to completely resend me everything, then it may take at least a couple of weeks to get here. So these will be dispatched this month, date pending. I don't know exactly, but I've had some of my stuff sent out to you guys that have gone missing over the festive period. Unfortunately, it's one of those things. And so he will be available to order. And again, because this guy is my prototype gremlin, he's not tutorialed. The tutorial and the half-made gremlin is currently sat on my desk waiting for supplies to arrive. So the tutorial access, again, won't be straight away. I mean, start the year as you mean to go on. Total chaos. We were pulling our hair out, weren't we, Pete?
We were.
Because it just hasn't arrived. So it's one of those things, but do have a do consider that I put all of it on the website as well. So if you go to his page, it will say there is a delay on the dispatch. Again, any questions, just hit that chat with us button on the website, and I will respond ASAP. I'm not really back at work. Is this work? Is this work? I mean, look at this face. Look at this face.
Sarah W says he's worth waiting for.
He's worth waiting for. Look at him. Look at. He's so sparkly. And he wasn't supposed to be sparkly. He started out being a winter dragon. And he ended up being a frost gremlin with sparkles and everything. But the tutorial will take you through every single part of this and how to make him. He is rock solid, but then you guys know that I felt quite firm, so I'm going to pop him there. So yeah, any questions, message me. The information should be all on the website, but fingers crossed. So yeah, the tutorial, the dispatch, it will all happen on the same time. It will be this month, but as yet, I don't want to say, oh, I'll send it out next week and hope that I get the stuff in. I want to get the stuff in and then give you guys a rock solid date of dispatch, but it will be this month, I hope. Okay, let's start out by, I really want to felt something. We'll get there. I'm going to have a quick, I'm going to do a very quick kind of, have a look at these. So this is the one of the three tutorials that you're going to get in with the bag. So you've got happy face, and the tutorials, the PDF, which I've put somewhere. Where did I put it? Oh, here. They're going to take you through how to do different phases and things like that as well. So if you are new to felting. But if you are new to what is the craziness that is Mum's Makery, I've lost absolutely everything. Can you tell? Where's my mat?
Oh, under the thing.
Oh. Now I've dropped to the PDF, so I actually have no idea what weight we're supposed to be using. But the premise, if you're new to Mum's Makery, welcome, take a seat. We're all crazy. And I suppose the thing that Mum's Makery is most known for, apart from chaos and mayhem, are felting templates. Now, it's a circle, but we design and print them all in-house. However, the premise for the template, the sparkles all over my mat, is that you weigh out your wool using a pocket scale, and then you have a shape. And if you put the same weight in the shape over and over, then, thanks Carola, 4 grams apparently. You weigh out the wool, you felt the wool inside of the template shape, and the same amount of wool and the same shape, repetitive, you can get very, very consistent results. It takes a lot of the guesswork, particularly if you're going to be felting. Those aren't flowers, but we do a lot of flowers. So when you start felting, I'm just going to show a very rapid base layer, and I'm using a 40 spiral. The reason I use a 40 spiral is because it is a very fine needle, and all I'm going to do initially is just lay the fibers down. The instinct, I think, could be to just try and fill the thing and then felt. And with some templates, the circle is one of them, you sort of kind of can do that, but you want to try and get an even covering. So what I'm going to do is just leave a bit of overhang and run round the inside. And again, I'm not felting this down at the moment, I'm just placing fibers. I'm going to overlap, have some overhang, and again, just go round the inside. Turn your mat, don't try to turn the template. I'm not weighing these out. This is more technique rather than an actual make. Once you've got, I bent my needle. Once you've got everything inside of your template, that's when you start to actually felt it down in place. And there's a number of ways that you can do that. You can do it with a single needle, you can do it with a multi-handle, you can do it with, I call it a clattering tool, but it's like a multi-punch. And just go over. So I'm a little bit thicker on this side, a little bit thinner on that side. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. And the nice thing about the templates is that you haven't got to think about the shape, particularly when you're doing more intricate shapes like leaves, petals, all kinds of stuff. Wings, see he's got a little wing. The template just means that you can make matching wings very, very easily. Okay, so there is I'm going to use my multi-handle, so this is 3 straight needles, and I'm going to go over this very, very lightly. I'm not pushing too hard down into my surface, just nice and felted, little by little. Now you're going to get some fibers stick to your mat no matter what you do, but you don't want to be driving any needles into any mat, because then this will just be stuck to that. So once I've got them just slightly compacted, just starting to hold their shape, I'm just going to wiggle my template and all the fibers come loose. I'm going to grab my clattering tool. Now this is a 5 needle punch. It's got 5 needles. In larger, more open templates, you can use one of these. I don't recommend them for more intricate and smaller templates, because you will just keep breaking your needles. But again, I'm not really slamming it down, I'm just bouncing off the mat. But you can do all of this with a single needle, it just takes a little bit longer. And if you're new, go for the thinner needles, the 38s and the 40s, something like that, because that will give you more working time with the wool. You won't end up with just, you know, stab, 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 and then you've got a knotted mess. I wasn't sure if you were waving at me then because you needed me for something. Just saw movement in my peripheral. So once you've gone over it and gone over it, flip it over and just keep going round and round. Obviously, the more you felt, the firmer this will get. And whatever you do in the middle with a multi-tool, you need to do right round the edges with a single needle, or if you're going to use a multi-handle or one of those pen ones, take out one of the needles, and whatever needles you're using, if you have them in a straight line, you're less likely to clank it on the side of the template. But I'm not lifting it right up here and coming down, so I'm not felting like this. Everything is very, very low, because then you can just stay inside of the template. And obviously this is very quick and crude, but you can see that I've got a really nice circle, and it's that quick. The templates for a multitude of products or projects do make them making them a lot quicker. You have a weight of wool, you have a shape, put the weight of wool evenly in said shape, and you will get very, very consistent results. So for those of you who haven't been with Mum's Makery very long, or this is your first live where you're joining us, hello, run. That is the principles of felting with our templates. Most of the products and everything that we have do come with full tutorials, either in a PDF or a video format, or a bit of both sometimes. So that in a nutshell is felting with templates. I'm just keeping an eye on the time. I want to press on because I want to get the raffle and stuff done, and we have a big winner announcement as well. So let me just pop that over there.
Two quick questions.
Yes.
Anne Dibble, are
Hi,
there
Anne.
any new flowers in the offing?
There are no new launches today. What I'm doing, I'm about 20 seconds ahead of you. So when you ask a question, it will take at least 30 seconds for it to get back to you. But Anne has asked, are there any more flowers in the offing? Not today, but the spring fair is coming, and there will probably be some flowers. We've got some really, really nice stuff in the pipeline for the spring fair. Now the spring fair, the event bag, you don't have to have an event bag, but if you want the event bag, that will be launching on February the 1st. We'll do a little live. It'll be bonkers. That was one. What was the second one?
Eva Christiansen wanted to know, will the needles come back into the shop?
Eva wants to know if the needles will be coming back in the shop. I hope so. They might be one of the things that I've yet to receive. So, one thing that I do want to very briefly, whilst I move everything around and get ready for the raffle, is to mention that Europe, I've had to stop trading in Europe. There is I do have a stockist of Felter's wax in Sweden. So if you're in Sweden, you can get Felter's wax if you want it, and if you email me, I can let you have her address. I'm not going to pretend that I know what is going on at all. All I know is that I don't have a representative in Europe, so I can't trade in Europe. I'm trying to figure it out as much as I can. I'm sure it will eventually work itself out and I will be able to trade again in the EU. But if you are in the EU or Northern Ireland, currently I cannot send to you anything that I haven't already got made. Apparently, if it was made before the deadline, it's okay, but anything after this cut-off deadline, which I think was the 14th of December, I can't send anything new. But I am working as diligently and as hard as I can to ensure that we get back to trading and being able to send stuff to you guys. But if you are in Europe or Northern Ireland, as I said, you can always send me a message and I can let you know if anybody in your area has stocked my stuff. Okay, so can I have the raffle tickets? Thank you. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 6 and that's 2. So the first 2. Raffle ticket number 1 is 365 and raffle ticket number 2 is 384. And these, let me go wrong button. What we're going to do is we are going to do a like I said, it's going to, rather than do 3 draws for a £5 voucher or a template, so we're doing 6 because we're 6. Yay! We're going to do 6 draws and each one is going to be a £10 voucher for the website. So next up, number 3 is 395. And don't forget, if you are one of our winners, then please make sure that you message Makery Pixies with an S, makerypixies@gmail.com. 361 is your 4th number. Did I say something? 356. Yes, 356, 384, 395, and 361. So the 5th one, 370. And the last one, 364. So there you go. I'm just going to take a quick screenshot of that. There you go. Can I give you that one back? Thank you very much. So 365, 384, 395, 361, 370, 364. If you are any of those numbers, please shoot an email with an image of your raffle ticket to makerypixies@gmail.com and we will issue you a £10 voucher for the website. I'm going to keep those somewhere very, very safe. Let me pop those there. Okay, so club members, very quick recap. Your discount, your monthly members discount is now in the club blog. Your new box / tutorial / craziness for the launch of this month, the winter gremlin or the frost gremlin, delayed dispatch. It will be dispatched this month, but these are very limited in number. I'm not going to say, you know, there is a certain amount of these that we produce, or any of the boxes that we produce each quarter. So once they are gone, we don't restock. These are not something that we keep restocking like other kits on our website. This is this quarter's launch. When they are gone, they are gone. So delayed dispatch, and again, the tutorial will also not be available straight away. because I've got to wait for the stuff to come in before I can finish the tutorial. It all happens here over Christmas, it really does. Somebody was asking about the spring fair. The calendar will be updated on the website. It's another thing that I will be doing over the coming week or so. And don't forget that the Facebook group is your destination for all things Mum's Makery birthday bash related. So all of the giveaway games that we are going to be hosting throughout this month are all going to be centered in our Facebook group. The spring fair is the first weekend in March. I'm not going to say a date because calendars, you guys know what I'm like. I only just noticed about a day ago that the thumbnail for this YouTube said 5 on it and not 6. So I will be updating the calendar. The event bag for the new format spring fair will be available on the 1st of February, and we'll do a little live launch or something. Okay, so thank you to everybody for joining us. I have one very big winner, as it's our birthday and it's also Fluff Club's birthday and it's the Makery Facebook groups. It's all the birthdays. I'm compact. I cram it all into one. What we did last year was we gave away a year's membership to Fluff Club, and I'm going to do the same thing again. I don't remember who won last year. I think it was Cheryl Jackson. But this year we've drawn a new winner, and the winner for the year's membership to Fluff Club is Phyllis Coates. So congratulations, Phyllis. I'll be in touch with you about getting you set up for a 3 years access to the Mum's Makery Fluff Club. So that, I believe, draws us to a close from our first live of 2025. I hope that you have enjoyed it as much as I have. It's going to be I'm not taking these down. It's your job. He put them up there, he can get them down. I hope that you guys have had a fantastic new year. As I said, this year there's going to be a lot of things that we're going to be trying out, and hopefully, you know, it'll all go according to plan. When does it not? Thank you once again for choosing to come and spend your time with us this evening. So from me, from Pete, from all the Makery Pixies and crew, we wish you all a very, very crafty new year.